By now, the matter supposed to have been concluded. Anything you want to investigate, you want to know, the time frame is enough to get information that you want to get.
Because the other 4 persons were released.
6, not 4. 6. 4 was released last year. This year, 2 has been released, making it in total of 6. And one of them, Paul Emeniko whatsoever, has spoken. You understand? And they were all acquainted and discharged without any charges. So why are they still keeping the man? Because Nigeria hand is involved. They want to keep him because they see that this one is the prime minister, the person that after Mazen Namdekano, that is the person that speaks, and people all over reacts. Ngozi Rabeze said, and she was so annoyed, and it was so provocating, because somebody like Simon Ekpa is not a person that Finland government should be treating the way they are treating him. You understand? His case is not what they're supposed to have been delayed till now. But I'm not surprised. Do you know why I'm not surprised? Because they are trying to work and partner, because Nigeria have been pushing seriously on how to bring him to convince the Finland people in order to release Simon Ekpa. But unfortunately, Finland are delaying all this because, you know, in the first place, they started making move as a result of the pressure that EU mounted on them. And based on what Nigeria has promised the EU, you know, anything they are doing, they always, you know, take what comes from Nigeria, the resources of Nigeria, they are using it to do what? To bribe their way. And the people that owns this thing, you are not the one that owns it. And you are using what belongs to us and using it against us. You see why Ngozi Rabeze she's vibrating. You see why she's not happy. You see why she's throwing challenges to EU. Because EU knows that what they are doing is against even EU constitution. And what Finland is doing is against Finland constitution. Why are you delaying it? You know that which other investigation do you want to investigate? Now, the $150 million that was sent into Breed's account, you understand, has never had anything to link with Simon Ekpa. His signature was not there. His voice was not there. Even when the money was paid, who received it, who signed it, who approved it, that you have received it, it wasn't Simon Ekpa. So why are you still delaying it? Which other investigation are you doing again that you've not done, or by now you've not concluded? Why are you delaying his freedom? She have the right. She have the right. You know, all these things are the things that should stop. All this nonsense should stop. All this rubbish should stop. The Finnish government should stop all this rubbish. And within Nigeria, they should stand up. In fact, do you know that I am highly disappointed by Alexandra for allowing himself to be used and to be played by Nigeria? I am highly disappointed by the Norwegian president by allowing themselves to be an instrument. The respect I have for them is what, in fact, as it is now, is zero. Because I never expected them to bring themselves as low as that. Because I hold them on a high esteem. I believe that I believe that them knows the law, and they are the people of the law, and they value the law, and they value life. They have human rights, and they have they value the rights of a citizen. Then when it comes to Simon Ekpa, what is going on? Yes, what is going on? She had the right to react. She have the right to say what she has said, to react the way she have reacted to EU and to UN and to Finland. Because it's not today that Simon Ekpa has been living in that country. Somebody that have served you people in terms of military wise. Easy to be a commander. Getting to the level of a commander in your country, in your land. You know what it means? Even as I speak to you, now he resigned as a military man and he has joined politics. Politically now he's holding a political position before this thing happened.
The ruling party.
Yes.
The ruling party.
In a ruling party.
The ruling party.
Yes. Currently now, before this thing happened. So somebody that you do not trust, you allow him to hold that kind of sensitive positions in your country, and yet you don't believe in him, yet you don't trust him. How else do you checkmate him, or how else do you want to wait to discover the truth about him? Is there anything about him that you do not know? Any of his data that is not in your system? Is there anything new about him that you don't know up till now, or you still want to know? No. She has the right to react because this thing is becoming too obvious. And there is something I want them to understand. If they think that Biafra will not stand, one day Biafra will stand. And all these things that they are giving to us, they will come one day need us. Yes, they will need us in one way or the other. We will remind them, because this is mess, this is nonsense, this is rubbish. Total rubbish, Arab nonsense.
Well, I saw some comments.
And let me tell you this. Do you know what even prompted us partnering with Finland? Do you know why? Yeah. Because they were the people during the Civil War and after the war, they are the country who rendered help. That's tough fish. They sent to Biafrans. You understand? A kind of their own way contribution to help, to support. You understand me? It was that their kind gesture as at that time that makes us to have that kind of relationship, a kind of that regard and respect for them. But now, I am highly disappointed. I never expected it from them. I never expected them to behave like this. The oil you are, maybe Nigeria use oil to bribe you people, and you are looking at the oil. Which people are the owner of this oil? These are the angle and the axis that you are supposed to look at it. We are the owner of the thing. We are the owner of the gas. We are the owner of the resources. And we are fighting to stand and to control our things in our way.
But it was alleged that, I saw a comment where, some of the Biafrans were saying that, it was the oil, just like you said, the oil in the land, in the southeast, that the government are probably using to, to talk to EU as regards, dealing with Ekpa.
Yes, now.
But this can be
that oil, because of the resources. The gold that is in the north, are you enjoying it? Are you seeing anything from there? The money that is in the north, is Nigeria gaining anything from it? It is being managed by the Fulanis all alone. They are not remitting anything to national ports. They are not remitting anything from that axis. Nigeria is not making anything from there. Yet, the place that you people are using to build Abuja, you build Lagos, you build Kaduna, you build other places, the owners of that land, owners of that resources, owners of all those things, you push them by the corner. You rejected them, you neglected them, you marginalized them, you mesmerize them, and you expect them not to rise. And these are the people you are using their properties to do what? To gain favor. And EU think that it will continue like that. One day there will be a revolution. One day there will be a revolution. Yes. Bible says it's appointed unto man to die but once. One day everybody will sign for death, whether you like it or not. Whosoever that have the distance should go. Whosoever that is alive should live to tell the story. Okay. Which I am not afraid of it. For that revolution.
Okay, so for Ngozi to come out now and say that the Finnish government and Norway are kind of playing hanky-panky, that they are planning to sell Ekpa. Do you think that she knows that there's a compromise?
Yes, they have already compromised. Why she came out smoking, she came out vibrating, she came out giving them serious warning, because we don't expect them to play such to stupor. They play such nonsense, stupid attitude. I never expected it from them. In fact, they disappoint me. Not just only me, they disappoint many people, not just Biafra. Let's forget that. Let's put Biafra aside. But do you know how many people that are waiting, watching and monitoring them to see how they will handle this matter? Do you know that if they handle it well, the way it should, even according to their own law and their own constitution, don't you think that many nations will be confounded on them? But the way they are playing it, it's a shame.
She said the matter is getting too long. The question is, is coming. I think she's kind of bothered by the consistency.
By now, the matter is supposed to have been concluded. Anything you want to investigate, you want to know, the time frame is enough to get information that you want to get.
Because the other 4 persons were released.
6, not 4. 6. 4 was released last year. This year, 2 has been released, making it in total of 6. And one of them, Paul Emeniko whatsoever, has spoken. You understand? And they were all acquitted and discharged without any charges. So why are they still keeping the man? Because Nigeria hand is involved. They want to keep him because they see that this one is the prime minister, the person that after Mazen Namdekano, that is the person that speaks, and people all over reacts, stands. You see, the game was to stop that December 2nd, but it was unfortunate that before they could, succeed, that God has given the PM the wisdom to do what? To choose somebody, a replacement before the time. And at the same time, the person that he chose become another wise woman who announced it before the real date that the PM announces on air. The PM gave December 2nd, but it was announced November 29. You get it? That is wisdom. And everything went fine on that 29. The certificate and every other thing that was needed was present, and she collected it that day. Everything settled. And it was part of what she presented to Donald Trump and to Putin and other prominent world leaders of other countries. She presented it to them. You understand? So, I don't know what is in the mind of the Finnish government. I don't really know why they are still delaying. Because there is nothing to find out any longer. Because what they needed to find out, I believe by now they might have gone through all, and they might have gotten their facts. So let them leave this young man alone. He's an innocent. Listen to what his lawyer said. The lawyer, thank God, is not an African man. Look at what the man said. He said anywhere in the world that Simon Ekpa will defeat anybody, even Nigeria, both in EU and UN, even in Finland, because they cross-check everything. And the man we are talking about is not just a lawyer, but we are talking about a professor. Are you getting? A whole professor when it comes to criminality. You understand? A professor. And a person of that quality, of that caliber, I'm not talking of a professor of Nigerian professor. I'm talking of international standard professor who work by merit, well known and well recognized, not just in Finland, but in the world and in the EU, and which they are member. And this is not the first case the man handled. That has been his job all his life. So it's not a child's thing. So for a person like that to go through this and check everything and do his findings and come out and tell you that this man is innocent, why are you still holding him? What is the purpose of you keeping him there? Or are you trying to tell me that the young man is too vibrant and is too fine? Maybe maybe his body stature, you are enjoying it, Abi, or what? Tell me now, on what ground now we make you to keep him there? Please let them free that young man. Let them free our PM. Let them free our PM. Let them free our PM. Yes, let the Finnish land government free our PM, just as Ngozi Arabeze have ahead. And God bless you.
Yes, this is what is called leadership. Our COS, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, through the office of the Biafran Republic government in exile, sent direct message, congratulatory message to the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, which has been received by the office of the President in USA. This is what we are talking about, someone who is putting Biafra interest out there. Now we're going to read the message, like I said, from the government of the Biafra government in exile to Donald Trump. Now, which you are seeing on the screen. The government of the United States of Biafra office of the Prime Minister, BRGIE, congratulatory message to the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. On behalf of the United States of Biafra, I extend my warmest congratulations on your inauguration as the 47th President of the United States of America. Your election to this esteemed office is a testament to the trust and confidence the American people have placed on your leadership. As you assume this pivotal role, you carry with you the hopes and aspirations of not only your nation, but also those of many around the world, especially the people of Biafra who look to the United States for guidance and partnership. The challenges that lie ahead are significant, but so too are the opportunities to effect positive change. Your commitment, top priority to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free, resonate deeply with our shared values and goals, as evident in Article 16 of the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, which guarantee freedom of expression and information. We look forward to working closely with your administration to strengthen the bonds between the United States of Biafra and the United States of America. Together, we can address global challenges such as economic recovery, transitional repression, legal immigration, and international security. As you embark on this momentous journey, please accept our best wishes for your success and continued prosperity of the United States of Biafra. Signed, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, Deputy Prime Minister, COS, on behalf of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko. Okay, my people, you see, this is what we are talking about, leadership. Someone that always puts the interest of whatever she's representing out there. And according to the news, the letter has been received and acknowledged by Trump administration right now. And Trump, has promised that he will do everything within his power to make sure that justice is prevailed to those that are suffering repression and all that kind of thing. So she is on the right direction. This is something that people must understand. While others are busy in this struggle, fighting, trying to destroy her, trying to put her down, trying to shame her, she is busy focusing on putting Biafra out there, focusing on making sure that Biafra move forward, and countries recognize Biafra, acknowledge Biafra, and also accept Biafra as a sovereign nation. This is what it's all about. And this is what, like we said, a leader supposed to do, than fighting each other and putting kind of like fight in issues, fight and all that kind of thing. This is not what Biafra need at this moment in time. What Biafra need is this kind of thing. People, leaders that have influence in fighting for repression, fighting for people that are oppressed and all that kind of thing, is you have to approach them by any way. Make sure that they see you, they hear you, they know your problem, they know what you're going through. Right now, Trump office acknowledging this letter and seeing, letter from the United States of Biafra, he will pick interest in knowing exactly what these people want and how his government, Trump government, can help Biafra. This is what Biafran government supposed to be doing. Not fighting, not quarreling. This is the time, since the declaration of Biafra, this is what I expect they should do. Lobby, fight for the acceptance of Biafra. You'll be sending letter to the international organization, to the European Union, UN, some powerful presidents or prime ministers. This is what you'll be pushing your agenda forward to them, making sure that they know, they hear your voice, making sure that this is what this group or nation is all about. That's what I expected these people should be doing, but rather they are fighting and trying to destroy the government that was built by our Prime Minister and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Instead of them focusing on pushing Biafra agenda forward, but rather they put it aside, trying to fight someone that is recognized, elected. So this is a very welcoming news as well, that the US government has acknowledged this letter coming from United States of Biafra through the office of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. All these things, when the Trump administration will be going through this letter and seeing what Biafrans are going through, it will prompt him to take action or to do something or to react to the suffering of Biafrans. This is the time that the Biafran government should come together and put forward everything regarding Biafra to Trump administration now. Bombard him with letters so that he will look into Biafran situation like he promised. This is one of his promise, that he will make sure any people that are suffering repression around the world, that he will make sure that his government fight for them. So this is the time now Biafran government supposed to be putting everything regarding Biafra to Trump's office, so that Trump will act through his office. So this is another one welcoming news, which Trump office and government has acknowledged the letter, and they will go through it, and from there, Trump will do something.
You should, check why, or ask yourself this question: why is it that it's only the Biafran and the people that are that was invited in that inauguration? After Biafra, the next people are all those Ambazonia. Lucas was invited as well on the axis of Ambazonia. These are the two parties that came from the axis of continent of Africa. You understand? Donald Trump is somebody that he doesn't take nonsense. He like working with the principles, and he will like working with people with integrity. And that is why he doesn't have time or have anything to do with this, like the set of people called like Ogenkere. He doesn't have time to relate with people like the president of ECOWAS. Listen to me. Currently now, as I speak to you, Togo, I've told you about the woman in person of Ngozi Orabeze. She's a man woman, a womb man, a man inside, but a woman in appearance. She understands the strategic and diplomatic system of fighting for world freedom. You know, the way she is going, I saw and I watched during the inauguration. The game that she played more matured, more diplomatically, and more politically than Ogenkere. You know, that one just went there that very day. Look at the way that one messed up himself in Arise TV. Look at the way he messed up himself. That guy is not matured. And that is why the kudos goes to Ngozi Orabeze. See, she went through some process and now she passed through a woman to woman reason and understanding. How do I mean? She related the matter, you know, will issue Use or also, you understand me? The American chief of staff Isusi, yes, God bless you, who was a lobbyist with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. She took the matter to her, and both of them, you know, rehearsed over the matter, and they have woman to woman heart discussion and relationship. You understand? Then the woman now gave her the direction, the instruction, the way to enter Trump. You understand? It was the woman that gave her the way how to enter, how to penetrate. You understand? So that was why she finally succeeded. She had the way and she broke through by entering Trump's office, dropping the letter, the document. After the congratulation message, you understand? Then the nation she aired towards the end of the congratulating message written by her to Donald Trump, and she now added, she chipped it, a kind of reminder to remind Donald Trump what was on his table during his first tenure.